We are now joined by Ahmet Keser from Ankara. He's an associate professor of political science and international relations at Hasan Kalyoncu University. Professor, thank you very much for joining us here on TRT World. Certainly Thursday is going to be a historic day for Turkey. That's when Turkey officially begins pumping out natural gas from its Black Sea reserves. I wonder, how does it affect the country's overall stance on energy independence, its relationship with the regional players, and also what potential role can it play in the global markets?
Thank you, Jafar, first of all, for having me. When we evaluated the situation, of course, the amount is very important as being 710 billion cubic meters. Because the yearly need for Turkey is around, of course, it changed from year to year, but it's somewhere between 53 to 63, 65 billion cubic meters. So we can say the total amount reached now is equal to somewhere between 12 to 15 years of need for Turkey. Of course, the transporting this gas from the Black Sea to the land is an important stage, at least for increasing, as you mentioned, the self-sufficiency of Turkey's energy. Because when we look at Turkey's, for example, external balance, all the gap comes from the energy pace for yearly budget when we look at. That's why, of course, there are two options. On the one side, Turkey tries to increase the number of suppliers, and then at the same time try to increase the self-sufficiency. If the good news continue from the medium Black Sea region and the East Black Sea region as well, we can see an increasing potential from the Black Sea, which will provide more security for the countries and regions' energy supply as well.
And Professor, will Turkey be able to leverage its new natural gas find to reinforce its relationships with other natural gas exporters and potentially negotiate better prices for exports and imports of the resource?
Regarding this issue, of course, there are couple of dimensions. First of all, if the self-sufficiency increases, this will create an environment for balancing your, at least bargaining with other countries. Also, the second issue is this being a natural hub within the region. And this has also two issues. The first is for the regarding the distribution network. So at the same time, Turkey may be a kind of market for also exchanging the natural gas throughout coming from the resource countries towards the European countries as well. This will have a contribution for the security of the Turkey and region as well. And also it will give a chance for Turkey to make negotiations during the purchase phase of natural gas in the future as well, as you mentioned.
Professor Ahmet Keser, thank you very much for talking to us here on TRT World. Really appreciate your taking out the time.